to know why there are people who's like that, maybe. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. It sounds interesting, though. It's like we're already trying to understand
Bristle.
people, just like Aurora.
I had never used
Okay,
vacuum
next we
cleaner
have.
bristle before. In
Mm-hmm.
fact, I don't even know how to use it. Bristle.
Okay, it's actually bristle. It's like, silent letter T. You don't need
Vacuum.
to pronounce it. And it's also pronounced
Vacuum.
as vacuum. Okay. So what does bristle means?
I forgot another word. Oh, it's kind of like a small broom or a small brush. And
Mm-hmm. Okay.
the word here supposed to be connected with vacuum.
Okay. So in what part of the,
Rachel
on the episode that,
Rachel
or who
tried
mentioned this one?
to clean the house and she used the vacuum.
Okay. Because there's also a different definition of bristle. It's more of, it says here, short, stiff hair, typically one of those on an animal's skin or man's face. Let's say it can be your mustache, your. These are stiff hair. Sometimes it tickles. Let's say, just like my husband,
Okay.
if his mustache is actually growing, it's somewhat like bristle. Yeah. But in this sentence, it's more of like you said, it's a small broom. Okay. Yeah, me either. I don't know how to use this kind of cleaning material if I'm, gonna use vacuum cleaner bristle. Okay. Did you try to check what is the exact
I have watched it, but I just
image or
haven't used
picture of vacuum cleaner bristle? Oh, okay. Does it look
Yeah,
like a
it
you know
is.
the regular vacuum cleaner?
The usage of it was to dust or hairs easily.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me just take a look real quick. Oh, there you go. It's somewhat like showing me just a regular vacuum cleaner. Okay, I think this is intended more on not just for dust. It's more of for carpet.
Oh, so it's
Because
different?
there is also vacuum cleaner brush. No, I think this brush that it's referring to is it's somewhat like describing the brush. Yeah, because bristle it's more of a stiff, it's intended for not just by sucking the dust or dirts, it's more of like directly cleaning or let's say polishing certain materials that you wanted to clean. Yeah, I think that's how it is. Yeah, it's more of like a brush. But the brush of it, if you're gonna say it's actually bristle, it's stiff. If I'm gonna describe or associate with the definition that I mentioned to you, that it describes the short, stiff hair.
Okay.
So it's more of like the brush it is.
I need
Yeah.
to
Does it make
imagine.
sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could just try to think of a vacuum cleaner that has a brush, and the brush is that it's the description. It's bristle.
Ottoman.
Okay, so let's
I
move
would
now
love
to
to
the next
sit on
word.
an ottoman and watch TV. Just like a small chair.
Okay, ottoman is what?
Oh,
Or in short, it's actually a footstool. This is the one that Rachel, remember? Rachel moved that ottoman from the original position, or where it's actually where Monica always put it. Yeah.
So it means the chair you use it to put your leg. Got it.
Yeah. That's why it's like Monica is actually thinking, I think that's not where it should be. That's why she moved the ottoman on the original position. So it's near it's like a couch or it's a chair, right? So it's normally where you relax or put your foot or your feet to rest.
Tragedy.
Okay. Next.
My mom threw away all my Raggedy dolls when I went to junior high school. Not really.
Seriously, you have
But,
dolls?
yeah,
I'm just
like a bear, a rabbit. Yeah, I think it'd be called dolls.
Well, for me, I'm technically being specific, referring to dolls, which are, just like Barbie dolls.
Yeah.
But if you're referring to, let's say, bears,
toys.
teddy bears, they're more of stuffed toys.
Okay.
Yeah, stuffed toys. Just like, the one that you're putting on your frame.
I need to use it as Raggedy toys. Okay.
Right. So what does Raggedy mean? You said it's an old toys, is it?
It means that the toys are maybe broken or malfunction.
I just aside here that it's more of like an informal English. You know, if you're gonna look into conversations on this TV series, there are a lot of vocabulary words that are not normally used on a formal conversation.
Yeah.
They have colloquial or
Decode.
straight words, right? Just like a shuang, the other word.
Okay.
Dinkle, right, exactly. So Rajadi is also one of it. Yeah. So it's an informal word. Okay,
Cook.
so next,
I
let's
often heard
move
the
now
word
to the next
weirdo
word.
instead of cook on American series. Weirdo.
Okay, so cook it's similar with
Excuse me, I didn't hear your
see.
voice. No, I
So
think
cook,
it is
what do you think? Is
informal
this a
too.
formal?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have, right? They do really have a lot. So let me just try to highlight this vocabulary words. So sometimes if you're gonna talk to, let's say, not really native English speakers, so they tend to, what does cook means? They may ask you, or maybe they cannot adapt or understand what you're referring to. Yeah, they really do have a lot of informal words. Okay, so cook, it's, you said
Strange
weirdo,
people.
or what other term? Strange, or you could say
Okay. Crazy.
crazy. You could also, you know, that's a basic. That's, yeah, that's the
Okay.
common word that they actually use. So I'm just gonna put it here. Crazy.
Madcap girl.
Next.
I cannot afford that a group of madcap girls keep making noise around me.
Mm-hmm. What does madcap girl means?
I forgot the meaning of this one. Madcap girl.
Okay, let's just try to dissect. So madcap first. What does madcap do?
Crazy, crazy people.
Okay. Crazy, yeah. Or it can be, there are actually other heavier meaning for that. Madcap.
Straight or
So that's strange, yeah. So you said crazy, that's one. You could also use weird. They're actually weird people. Maniac or psychotic. Well, these are already other meaning or synonyms for this word. Okay, so you said I cannot afford that a group of madcap girls keep making noise around me.
girls.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. So it's just
Yeah.
a
So it means a
slang
group of crazy
word
girls
for
or
them.
bad guy.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, we,
Girl, or let's say young woman.
okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, I
So your
searched it
sentence
when
makes
I
sense.
make the sentence, but I forgot it later.
Okay, madcap gal. So you could actually use that, if you're trying to describe a group of
Okay.
young girls or women. Yeah, because who knows,
Hmm.
they don't really
So
understand what
it
this
doesn't
madcap
belong
means.
to informal English. Okay.
Well, gal, that's informal. Madcap,
Okay.
that's actually considered formal English. Just for the word gal. Yeah, yeah, instead of saying girl, gal. And I often encounter that,
Coaster.
yeah, on American TV
I'm
series.
used to putting a coaster under glasses. Uh,
Coaster, what is coaster
Coaster is
mean?
which you put under cup or glasses to prevent your table wet through. Small tray.
Or in short, it's a small tray or mat. It's under a okay.
A small tray or mat placed under a bottle or glass to protect the table underneath. Okay.
Underneath.
Bits of
All right, next.
condensation. You can see bits of condensation when you put a glass of cold water under sunshine.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So it's more of like science. We're discussing
Science.
science now.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
science. It's a subject, science. Yeah. So you can see bits of condensation when you put a glass of cold water under sunshine. Okay. So it's more of like the moist. Yes. All right. Even let's say a drink. You take a drink out from the fridge or out from a cooler. So if you just put it or place it set aside, so you could see the condensation. Yeah.
Inching.
Okay. So we're
The
good on that.
deadline of
Next.
the project is inching.
Mm-hmm.
I need to make more effort on it.
Mm-hmm.
It
Inching.
means something is coming soon.
What does inching mean?
Or, yeah, the something's coming soon, or the deadline is almost there.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
So in this, you're referring to the date that it's almost near. Yeah. So there's also other term for that. You could also say, but this is verb. Move slowly and carefully in a specified direction. Just like, let's say, he inched the car forward. So if you're driving,
Okay.
maybe he's trying to park the car.
The beginner of a driver.
Mm-hmm. So there. So he inched the car forward, which means it's like he moved the car slowly forward. Alright, next.
Moisturizer. I
Mm-hmm.
don't use
Moisturizer.
moisturizer often, except for in winter. Oh,
Okay, or you could just say except in winter. Mm-hmm. Okay, so moisturizer is what?
Something that you use it to let.
I'm sorry?
You use it to let something be smooth, like your skin.
Such as an example?
Or,
Yeah, example of moisturizer.
Just like what the Joyce use. You mean the example
I'm
of
sorry?
moisturizer?
Yes, moisturizer.
Is that other terms of like moisturizer for skin or moisturizer for other stuff?
Yeah. So orange short is our lotion or cream. Yeah. So you just like on your sentence, you said I don't use moisturizer often, except in winter. So moisturizer can be lotion or cream for you to protect your your skin from dryness. Yeah.
Resentment.
Okay, next.
Do not feel resentment because it cannot change anything but only let you down.
Resentment
means? Or
means?
you wanna complain something?
Okay.
Or you feel unfair, so it makes you angry.
Exactly. Or can be bitterness. So you could also use that instead of angry. Bitterness, you could use bitterness or resentment. Bad feeling, anything that explains negative feeling. Displeasure. You're angry, hatred. Yeah. So there. And yeah, it makes sense. Your sentence. So do not feel resentment because it cannot change anything but only let you down.
Clenching. When my wife wants to go home, she will start clenching my hands without saying a word. Like you.
Clenching means?
Like you hold something very tight.
Okay.
For Joy's moves, I think he clenching his butt.
Yeah, I remember that. So it's like clenching his butt, it's more pressing it tightly. But what is the feeling? Did I think he explained
Because the
that.
one's wife just died, so he feels upset or
Yeah, yeah, that's why his butt is actually
and the director told
clenching.
Joyce
Yes,
acting
okay.
too much.
Exactly. So right now, so
Yeah,
does it
really,
really,
he really did.
does your wife really do that? Okay. So if she clenched
Yeah, because
your
sometimes
hand, so you already
I
noticed
was
that.
adjusting my claw machine, and she wants to go home earlier, and she doesn't want to let others know, so she just clenching my hand, and I understand.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well,
Uh,
these are
yeah,
actions
and if
that
I
are
don't
already understood between
go
you
home
and your wife. Yeah.
immediately, then I can see her face becomes
Mm-hmm.
uh, becomes angry. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So if you see her face that way,
Not really
do you
scared,
get
but I
scared
don't
or?
want to suffer in the emotion. So yeah. Well up.
Okay.
Uh, he
All
just
right.
well
Next.
up quietly without any
Mm-hmm.
voice.
Okay.
And
What
suddenly
does well up
someone
means?
shows up.
Suddenly. Okay. Yeah, you could actually use that. Or um, it's actually more of an idioms or idiomatic expression. Um, so there's another definition. It's more of container or vessel to fill up. Let's say with liquid or an emotion to the point of
Container or
overflowing.
vessel to full with the point of overflowing. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. So one example is that water was welling up right to the So water going up right to the edge of the sink. So it's more of, overflowing. So in your sentence, he just well up quietly without any voice.
Okay.
Let me try to find that. Because the other meaning for well up, it's like, if you try to cry, to begin to form tears. So the emotion that I'm referring here, so it's to so it's about, she's about, or he's about to cry. So for your sentence, what does exactly? What did you just say earlier when you say well up? Something. Someone suddenly showed up. Okay. What dictionary did you use to?
Yahoo Dictionary.
Yahoo. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. So there. So we do have two definitions. So it's more of overflowing, and then the other one suddenly showed up.
Yeah.
Gets? Okay. Does it make sense?
I think it's a bit weird.
Which one?
Someone will up. I think shows up is more understandable.
Appropriate? Okay. That's why I'm thinking of where did you try to check the definition that something showed up. So, yeah, I'm not sure how to correct this. So that's why I just consider that we'll have two definitions. Yeah, if you really wanted to tell something that someone tried or suddenly showed up, then instead of well up, yeah, you could just use showed up. And if we're just gonna look into well up, it's more of like something that's actually going out or trying to, can be, it's more of, yeah, just like the word that I've said, overflowing. Eyes filled with tears. So your tears trying to well up on your eyes. But he just well up quietly without any voice. I'm not really positive on that. Yeah, I'm not sure in your sentence. So for now, we'll just consider this if we're going to look into grammatical structure of the sentence is right. But on how does it make sense, it's the word wallop, it's not appropriate like you've said. Instead of using wallop, why not just use showed up? Right? Yeah.
Unattainable.
Next.
There are many unattainable things you cannot buy. For example, true love. Uh, but
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So for this to make it just one sentence, you could just say there are many unattainable things you cannot buy,
like true love.
like true love. Yeah, yeah. So that your sentence will be
Okay.
just one and simple. So unattainable. What does unattainable mean?
It's the thing is hard to
I'm sorry.
get.
Okay. Yep, that's right. Or it's like it's impossible,
Yeah.
right? Or it's impossible. Or yeah, it's more of impossible. Aside from true love, any other things that are unattainable or things that you cannot buy?
Quality times.
Mm-hmm. Okay, makes sense.
Oh yeah.
Even true friends. Yeah, sometimes even though you have a lot of money, but they're just after your money. Here. So impossible, unreachable. So these are, synonyms or similar meaning of unattainable. Okay, so let's just finish then. So we just have two more.
Crappy. It is
So
really
crappy.
awful that you are playing a crappy show on stage. Crappy means
Okay, crappy means
awful or worse or yeah.
okay. Yeah, good. Or you could just say, well, crappy, this is also a slang word for them. Yeah. You can also say it's a poor quality.
True.
Yeah. All right,
I
good.
have
Next.
warned him that do not strew any trash in my bed.
Strain means
How to say that? Get get away something. Threw away. Yeah.
there. Yep. Scatter or spread. Strewn, you could also use strewn flower petals. If you wanted to surprise your wife and a bed, so you could actually do that. Scatter. Okay, so since we're through with episode 6, Shaun, just like what you've done before, I want you to, this will be your homework. So to practice your writing skills, homework. So use or make an essay using the vocabulary words.
The subject is?
So it's up to you. Because of course I cannot just say
Okay.
yeah, it's up to you. Sometimes it's hard to pick a certain topic by using those vocabulary words. So I'm not just going to make it hard for you. It's up to you. You could just choose a certain topic by just using vocabulary words. Okay, so there you go, that's it. So let's call it a night.
Thank you.
Alright, so have a great evening, Shaun.
Bye-bye.
Thank you too. Bye now.